Please don't break OBS. Alright, I think we're good. It seems to have stopped doing that.
Okay, I switched to the headset.
Hey, there's soup.
I didn't have to restart the game either. It just switched, that's good. But yeah, I don't know what you want to do. I'm just leveling stuff for levels, so... Ooh, nice, I already got some blesses.
Pretty much the same. Yeah, I don't have any real objectives.
Yeah, I think the only thing I need right now is not doable with soup, so...
Okay. I have some stuff, I have some bosses I can't clear alone, but that's just for completeness sake. There's no good, I've been trying to get rid of my lid relics because nobody seems to care about them. And there's no good, actually there's some defenses now, but again, this is stuff I could probably do myself unless you want to do the most easiest, boringest defense of lid relics. Because I'm barely... yeah, I'm full of fucking shitty blitz. I just wanna... Might as well do something with them because you guys never go for those. And also there's rarely any lit missions, defenses stuff, because doing... I don't know why they don't make all the White Relic missions just endless missions, because doing a regular mission just for Relic is just...
It's pretty awful.
But there's some defense lit missions right now if you want to just power through those. What ifs.
Alright, yeah, I was thinking if you still need a few more of those Thermia fissures, we could do that.
So yeah, we can also do that. That's always good for me for just leveling stuff too, because
yeah.
You guys give all the XPs and I just fly around and try not to die and still die.
So yeah, so there's that, there's fissures, that's about it, really. That's pretty much all I have in mind.
Let's see, what am I up to? I'm up to Europa, I think. So I prefer doing this Star Chart stuff myself just because, you know, there's no, until I get to hard stuff, there's no point in bringing you guys along. It's super easy and I just like pacing myself. But yeah, I'm like almost done with this. What happens is once you beat the Star Chart anyways, does the game just end?
Yep, you win Warframe, it uninstalls itself and mails you some money, yep.
Good. Finally.
In actuality, you get 2 quests.
It just feels like once you end the Star Chart, all you have left is all the dailies and whatever, and just make your own fun. That's why I'm concerned.
Well, there is always something.
Sorta, but you can usually set your own goals pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
that's
getting a fucking corn cob and it won't drop!
the minute you say set your own goals, that's poison to me. It's just killing me, as you might have noticed. Let me get back on the ship so I can look at my stuff. It's kind of sucks that you can't look at your stuff while you're in the relays.
Well, given how much more both Star Chart and quests you have to do, you're not going to run out of content anytime soon.
Yeah. You can look at your mission loadouts. You can't like check your foundries and stuff like that. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You can only look at some stuff, and even the stuff you can look in the relay kind of glitches out because you're just like, yeah. Anyways, oh yeah, I'm almost at day 50 of Daily Tribute. You guys know which of these should I pick?
What now?
What are your options?
Look at the stream, probably easier. Well, my stream, not your stream. There's Imminent Eclipse Cache, which has Imminent Eclipse Sigil, Affinity Booster, Arcane Catalyst. Yeah, I assume the sigils are just
basically
the sigils are just cosmetic, right?
Yeah, that's just a cosmetic.
Okay, so I have either Arcane Catalyst, Exiled Warframe, Adapter, Reactor.
It's really basically just whichever of those 3 that you prefer more.
Why I'm asking, because they're all kind of...
All of them are basically the same value.
Yeah.
But the X-List, you need more... the X-List kind of requires that you have one or the other. So, yeah.
Sure.
I would say that that's the least useful for you.
I think I already have a bunch of those just on principle.
I'm just saying. I think X-Lists are the least useful for you at the current situation.
Disabling graphics all over the place. Try to get a good frame rate before we get going.
No, I just have all my graphics bummed.
Yeah, I leave.
Yeah, mine are kind of shit.
Off, and it's still sometimes...
I actually leave like all the bells and whistles on, but yeah.
I can't set most of them on just the basic level, so it's not even like a performance reason, I just don't like them.
Yeah, despite how much stuff I've turned off, I still can't figure out how to turn off sometimes. Stuff just has annoying lighting or effect, just blinds you and I can't figure it out. I'm just,
I have
look at my cats.
but it's like 10%. That's like one of the
apparently
things that-
Bloom sometimes does weird stuff for some people, so I just turned it off just in case. Yeah, look at this cat.
Maybe that's my visual error. I'll try turning that off. I keep it so low anyway.
But
Maybe that'll help.
yeah, I got a
I've
bunch
been
of
having like a weird...
baking in the foundry.
Are too bright?
There we go.
Yeah, that
That looks
also
pretty good.
sometimes happens to me, so I think it's just the game is bad.
Yeah, so I've turned down. Wow, everything looks so matte now. Like all the reflections and shinies are gone.
What's how they keep putting out updates like, oh, we've optimized all the things, things look better, and I can't see anything different.
Yeah, Hind is bad. Just regular Hind is just garbage.
Yeah, I'm making this stuff because it's.
I know, I'm playing it. Vectus is pretty good. Hind is garbage. Sestra, I don't have an opinion of Sestra. I've never used it because it's not my kind of weapon.
Yeah, I think I'm just making it because I got the dual Sestra.
I remember enjoying Sestra. I still have
Sestra seems interesting.
I have
this is just 'cause of the
parent
harder
sequence
rank.
one, the Secura dual Sestra. It's okay.
Again, I'm just making stuff because the loadout I actually use.
Yeah, I got you.
I only use like 5 guns and maybe 3 pistols that I rarely use, and then I have like a million weapons that I never get rid of because they all are okay.
Anyway,
Making stuff for leveling.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that's this game in a nutshell. Most stuff feels. Oh, I forgot I had this. Is this any good? I don't even remember what this
Alright,
is.
I'm gonna hop out of here because I think we need to get started.
Okay.
yeah, it's streamish time. We can do stuff.
I mean, you can
As
talk here
for
in the stream.
introduction, like I haven't really stopped playing Warframe for any significant length of time since I last streamed it. And you know, it's Warframe. You kind of go off and on it a little bit. Everybody does, you know. But
yeah, pretty much.
and I'm
I have more butts.
still into
to
it.
play
Yeah.
with
Kansas here. Super is also here. Unfortunately, the Warframe infection has spread to him as well. So
It's horrible.
he's been
I
suffering
got
through
all
it
the
with us.
cats now.
Yep. Well, you know, he has all the floofs. Yeah, the cat floofs.
I have so much.
Kansas is the one who has every floof, but yeah, Soup is doing
Yeah, I
alright.
have acquired all of them.
I mean, I'm happy with these floofs.
Speaking of cats, Vegas going nuts. There we go.
Yeah, they do that.
Is the chat displaying anything, or is it just?
I think
Yeah,
just
let me turn
nobody's
off my stream
said
for
anything yet.
internet's sake. Like,
Looks like I
unless you want to put
am.
my stream on your stream as well, but I'm guessing no.
It looks like I am pretty heavy on the CPU usage right now, but as far as I
let
can
me
tell, the frame
my
rates are surviving.
That might help.
Anyway, Vic is the real star of the show. He's the space cat.
Yep.
I guess he'll look a little different since the last time I streamed. We were allowed to set the cats. Where'd he go? He poofed.
When was the last time you streamed Warframe?
Some time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can set the cat's energy color now, so now he has like the synthwave, like purple going on down there. Yeah,
I like how
got
the
some.
Nightwave skin somehow makes pets also have glowy eyes, because that's how skins
Oh
work.
my god, everything is so like the sheen on my beautiful freaking Tekelu rifle skin. It's like gone. You can barely make out the details on. Whatever. I had to turn like most of the graphical bells and whistles off to get to any sort of a decent frame rate while OBS is running.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at your thing and it's still super sparkly.
Yeah, it looks not bad for considering how hard I've dumbed it down. But yeah, of
No, I
course.
mean the literal effects of your Warframe sparkling all over
Oh
the
yeah,
place.
yeah, that's just an ephemera. Marina's
that
still
is
here.
more cats.
Marina has a different pattern on her now, different fur pattern. She has like a cyber look about her.
Yeah, she does look similar to mine. Curious, because
A
it's
little bit,
the
yeah,
same.
I think that green is actually her natural color. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because it's the same type class.
Yeah, but they
fake,
had
and
the
I'm pretty
same,
sure
like,
they don't
ears.
have like native colors, so
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Hey,
we got
Tama.
like the same ears, but Marina's tail is different.
But yeah,
So,
I guess at
yeah.
some point we'll do the whole gene breeding. Will become cat dads forever, etc.
I
For now,
don't
it's
think Tanzro
gaming.
was here last time. Boy, it has been a long time since I streamed Warframe. Tanzro is here now. He's a vampire. He's cool. No, you know what? I think I
Yeah,
have
he's a cool
shown Tanzra on stream before because I remember talking about his name out loud. And I have
I
foxes.
remember you showing it to us at least, so.
I have all three of the Vulpaphyla. Cat stream. I've named all of the foxes after Star Fox planets, and I'm not sorry. So here's
I named it all
Katina,
after dragon stuff.
here's Zonus,
I just
And-
ask people until someone gives me a name I like. And
and
People like
here's Macbeth. Macbeth kinda rules. Panzer Vulpaphyla are really good.
Yeah, they are amazingly good.
I need to work on Wendy some more. She still needs a couple formulas, but I don't really like her functionality so very much. But anyway, we're pretty much just here to do whatever.
so can do fractures might be interesting to see.
And
Or at least
basically-
a test if your PC can, your OBS can deal with it.
Yeah,
it
it
shouldn't.
might be a bad idea to do open world.
You may be right.
Well, we can try for science, and if it doesn't work, we just won't, I guess. Can't hurt.
Yeah, if it's gonna be a disaster, let's find out now. So
Okay.
let's see.
Let me slap Revenant on.
I figured it might be. Might as well do things. Well, even if we don't do that much, just things to get XP's quick, and that, at least for me, seems to get me XP's quick.
I just tweaked the colors on Protea a little bit. I reversed the bright and dark red colors. Looks better this way, I
You're
think.
coming with me.
Last time we did this, I was having a lot of fun with my Kuva Ogress, which has this spanky Unreal Tournament skin for reasons.
Yeah, I guess. Technically, Tama could join us, but like, maybe he's tired. It is bad Europe times.
Yeah. I'm also leveling Kuva Kraken, even though I hate it. Guandao Prime I do not hate. I'm having a fun time with that.
Kuva Kraken is one of those weapons that is functionally better than the original. I can attest that Kuva Kraken can in fact kill things, unlike Kraken. But that's about it. It's the lowest fucking bar.
I'm not loving it so far. I can see it maybe getting good with the recoil reduction and all that, all the trappings, but for right now it's not satisfying to me at all. I might as well just bring Vega. It doesn't really matter who I bring. I was bringing Penfold before because he has that energy shield, but yeah. Right, so I still have the two MOAs. They are functionally identical, but I just had different loadouts on them, so I just liked Penfold too much to get rid of him.
He had some of that other stuff he had in the open world's companion and stuff. What was the cage revs and all the other open world shit at some point.
Also, I got this emote.
But the minute the game tells me, hey, make a decision on what you want, I just go, and I leave it for later. So I never tried.
Before we even make a party up, I'm going to just go to the Orvalis right now, just to load it in and see how disastrous
we
that
should probably
goes.
load it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
I'm going.
Hi, Nico. Okay, bye, Nico. Totally forgot Nico was here, if I'm honest.
I have to do it.
Okay, peace out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm
well, I got
thinking.
my butt guns.
Nico Loco.
I'm thinking, yeah, Kuva Kraken should be better. Wow, this actually loaded a lot faster with all those graphic settings off. Recoil reduction will help that a lot, I'm sure. Yeah, I've still got some frame rate crust going on here, but
I think open world always has a bit of crust.
yeah.
You might also want to check if you have stuff like frame limiter, VSync or something. Might be,
You know what?
might turn its way down because of OBS.
Let me kill another couple settings, yeah. I'm just
Because I
going
think
to turn
VSync,
off
like if you can
all
hold
of the
60
boxes.
FPS, it's gonna
Yeah.
put you at like 30 or something. Like it uses multiples. Might be
Okay, we
weird.
want all X's. X. X.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. No fancy at all.
But yeah, I'm impressed with all these random guns I just made, and I don't like any of them. Usually there's something I kinda okay with, but these all just feel like butts to me. I gotta level them, it's the rules. Anyways, yeah, I guess I
Whoa!
should,
Whoa, okay, look at all
you.
the lights. I'm watching OBS, yeah, it looks a little funky. It should be doable.
It's the stream, it's fine. If not, I could make it into something else. Let me look
I
at
wonder,
your-
like, what changed, because I used to be able to stream this, like, without really changing much and do a pretty good job of it. I know I've turned my stream quality up a little bit since those days, but I didn't think it was that significant of a change.
I'm thinking it might be OBS actually and not Warframe, because you said you're streaming to GPU, right? And that's good
I
for old
believe
games.
so, yeah.
For new games, they're probably both like sharing GPU resources, and that might make it worse.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you might want to change to a different CPU encoder, or maybe turn down some of the stream settings instead of the game.
Well,
Because they're
all of
probably,
that
like,
is
fighting each
shit that
other.
I'm absolutely not messing with midstream, so.
Yeah, I mean, for future reference. Because, yeah, usually you stream, like, indie games and that stuff doesn't use the GPU at all, so that's probably fine. That's
Yeah.
probably what makes Warframe
also-
different.
Warframe changed their graphics engine,
I should still be using the old one.
but
Well, the
that's the thing.
enhanced one might be
I
better. I
think
don't know,
that
they have a
difference
million
is
engines,
really
and everyone seems to do different. I'm on the enhanced.
I'm enhanced as well because I've seen absolutely no difference between using one
Yeah.
or the other. So,
Yeah.
performance-wise, I still crash. So,
I could even see on, like,
I
the
tried
OBS
the
preview that my
DirectX 12, and
frames
that one runs like butts, so
are
don't
not
do
great.
it.
But,
Yeah,
I mean...
basically in a nutshell there, I think the difference is Warframe is the only game you've streamed that is actually GPU intensive.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because emulators don't really care about your GPU, and the indie games don't.
Well,
so
no, I've proven that wrong. I wanted to stream Punch-Out Wii, that did not go well for me.
Oh, okay.
emulators are, like, 64 and up are pretty GPU.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess depends on the thing, but yeah. Yeah, Warframe is a thing. Like, even at the best of times, it runs a bit frumpy, so yeah. Props.
Yeah, it's
Anyways, let me know when I can invite you.
running well enough for me to play, like, locally. That's... Yeah,
Yeah, I get it. The stream is looking great.
yeah.
Alright,
Well, if this turns out a bad idea, we'll just
Yeah, let's just give it one run and see how it goes. And how many more do you even need? Like,
Alright.
not much, right?
Let me do the math.
What you said last night?
Yeah, I think it should be. When I say 3, I mean like 3 whole rounds, not just 3 phases.
Yeah, I know, of course.
3. Yeah, I mean 3 termias or whatever you call it, not like 3 fractures. But yeah. Basically, we. Oh, really? God damn it.
So you got 21 or less points left.
Yeah. No, that part is. I hate how Frames does this. I joined the open world as solo, and now I can't join it in the open world, so I have to leave, change the setting, come back, invite you, etc.
Oh, yeah, solo will do that.
Give me a
I
minute.
usually leave it on friends only.
I
Yeah,
like being
that's
able to
as
pause.
well.
That's why I usually set it solo.
Is there anything else I
pausing's
can
nice.
turn off?
Yeah, I set myself to solo because I was doing solo mech bonking.
Pretty bad according to Tama. Well, shit.
You can always turn down the game resolution. but that
Yeah,
might
I could
look
always
for you.
turn down some of these things.
Might just be a better idea to skip Valis while streaming. We can always just take care of it later. I think.
Yeah, if you want, I can do whatever.
Still looks
Knowing
like crap.
Warframe, it's impossible to know what does what.
Yeah, I guess maybe let's just avoid Orbalis for right now.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
I think the fractures still last like this whole week, or 5 days or 4 days or something. So we
I want a
should
new
be
computer.
Yeah, it's still got a couple days. It's a.
We all want a new
ends
computer.
last week to finish it.
You think you want a new computer? I'm still on Windows 7 over here.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted a new computer and I actually got it this well.
Yeah, I got a new one.
I mean, you always want a new computer. Eventually you get one, but then you go back to wanting a new one. But yeah, for now I'm happy. I'm just saying that's a universal feeling.
Yeah, I need to get a new
You
CPU
just-
for this machine. One that
you just
doesn't
go
crash
fuck
with
it.
Warframe.
You just go fuck it and buy everything new, and it's good. Until it's not.
God, this looks
So,
bad.
So I always approve of getting a new computer because eventually you just go, oh, fuck it, I'll just go for like Kansas thing. There's some weird issue with the thing. Maybe if I change this thing, and eventually just go fucking buy the whole thing new and boom, enjoy it.
Yeah, I plan on just doubling on getting a card that's just twice as good as the one I'm using and hoping that'll settle things out.
Although that's not the best time for cards right now.
I was gonna say, I wish the world wasn't
Disappeared.
collapsing and I could actually think about spending money on these things, but what are you gonna do? That Lith defense
Cards
is
and
still there
stuff
if we want to do that.
disappeared.
Yeah,
No,
let's
it's-
do that.
It's
Entirely.
on
So-
Earth though, so still
Well, there's two of them, so.
two
they both
defenses.
on Earth. Yeah.
Didn't even notice.
Yeah, there's one for Mars and one for Earth.
All right. Let's go with Mars because Earth fissures are
Oh.
butts and crap and
Okay,
bad.
well, Mars is butts, but it's less butts.
All butts. I've tried doing a few lids recently, and they all just feel like
Earth
butts.
fissures are advanced butts because they don't spawn any enemies and you can never win.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lavos
Didn't
looks
have that
bad.
issue. The only issue I had is that I kept getting lost because Earth is a bit confusing. Like fighting the evac thing, and it became butts.
I'm so distracted by
Yeah,
how
just-
awful everything looks now.
Well, welcome to Warframe. Nobody invite me when you do thing. I guess we're doing some lits then.
Those snakes are going nuts. You might as well invite us, because if I invite people, it's just going to host my grid anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it always just picks whoever has worst connection. So.
Because
Apparently
that
seems
makes
to be
sense.
soup.
Yeah,
Also,
I'll
I
just
still
bring
need some
one
weird
down,
prime
that's
parts
fine.
for my syndicates, which is butts.
Yeah, you need like a
Like-
Lex receiver, right?
I got that
Okay.
already. So that's one. I just need a Zoog string, which is also from Lit Relics apparently. And my concern is the
That's not too hard to
torpedo
explain.
handle, which might have been vaulted from what I read. So that's gonna be bad.
I have 12 N5s, so I'll run one of those.
Yeah, I think
well,
Zoog
that's over to
strings
Zoog.
are in the N5. Yeah. So if you have N5s, bring them out, I guess. And we'll see if I get something.
Alright, you being Lavos. Alright,
Yeah, why would they put prime parts on syndicates that
Yeah, I got
might
to be
have been
Lavos this
vaulted?
time.
That's just butts.
that sounds like a mistake. Because they're
Well,
pretty
it's-
good about that up until
Lavos.
It's
recently.
Lavos, okay.
Warframe.
Lavos is cool.
Everything sounds like a mistake. Alright, I need to re-equip my emblems thingies.
What's Soup doing all the way over there? It's weird. You guys have
That is a
parked
good
in
question.
strange positions.
Good defense frame. Duh.
I'm just gonna put this on the back. Fuck it. So yeah, I'll bring out the cat for this so she can get XPs as well.
Yeah.
Everyone gets XPs. You get XPs. You get XPs.
Bring cat.
I
Catch
usually only need Helios for New World, so he can scan all the stuff. So,
Alright.
also he's
So
actually
let's hope for no
pretty good.
meltdowns. Mars shouldn't be too bad. What
No.
is
Mars is just
Five.
corridors, or is it the other icy Mars stuff? I forget. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just, yeah, let's see. Let's.
No, I should bring Addle. There we go.
Oh, actually, I'm out of N5s. Well, I'll do something.
Yeah, thankfully it seems to be a common thing from M5, so
Yeah.
odds are pretty good
Yeah,
with 12 of them.
Yeah, I'm full of lits. Cause Jesus Christ. But somehow, yeah, I think I used up all my N5s and still didn't get a Zook. It's good.
If this still streams like poop, then I guess streaming Warframe is simply not for me anymore. And will not be until such time as I am allowed to get a better computer. Like honestly, this computer is
your stream settings, but probably not right now.
this computer is like way past the point of like thinking about upgrades. Like technology has, I'm sure, left it behind altogether by now.
Technology has been kind of lately. Like unless you want the 4Ks and stuff like that, you can probably get a pretty decent cheap thing that's good at stuff. I know that's very specific.
Cheap thing that's good
you
at
don't
stuff.
need like the latest.
Yeah.
You'll play like Doom Eternals or
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't be looking to
Price is
spend
10.
freaking $4,000 on something, but I would like to
Yeah.
be able to, you know, play, for example, Doom Eternal if I wanted to, or had it, or had any inclination
that's
to,
what I mean. I
or
think we're at the
stream
time where it's just-
Warframe, or yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're at the time where if you just want a better computer, it's the more you wait, the better it gets, honestly. Like you're not gonna miss out on much, and prices just gonna keep getting butts. So yeah,
There's Kip.
I wouldn't worry too much.
I was gonna grab
that's how I remember.
Our position has been compromised.
like a 1070
Defend the
to
cargo
replace the
until
card I have,
reinforcements arrive.
since they're like
Ballistics and
sort of in the mid-range between.
proven dangerous.
They were good, still good, but also they're not like
Watch out.
$1,000
I'm detecting
expensive.
void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching
I'm
relic?
hoping that I can get that replacement.
What were you getting?
I was looking at the GTX 1070.
Use my Prisma Grimlock still looks neat.
Yeah, I think those are okay.
They're somewhere between economical and new.
I think I have a GTX 1000 something. I think that's probably the best you can get cheap. The 2000s are not worth it, and the 3000s obviously forget it.
Yeah, I'm.
So yeah,
I'm
900.
working with like a stimulus money. I'm like here, whenever that
Yeah.
1400 happens, I'm just like dropping half of that on graphics
It's
card.
gone. It's a
Yeah.
Predacite.
I mean, even if you could afford it, they're just gone, vanished forever.
Yeah.
So,
What?
yeah.
What about
Anyway,
Predacite? What about Predacite?
I didn't know what the hell I was looking at when I came charging that before a second.
Oh, yeah, it's my new
You
Predacite.
found a fissure.
It's the Mid-J, which is the best
Wow,
Predacite.
Penta has no ammo at all. That's impressive. It just has like 20 buttons. But sure, why not?
I really enjoy this rifle. Wow. These graphic settings make it much easier to see through those freaking fissure explosions.
Yeah,
Don't
Yeah,
that is the appeal of low graphic settings at least.
Yeah,
I can't see shit with all the stuff you guys put in, around the bomb. Look at this mess. God, what have you done? I guess that's why there's an option to turn off ally effects, but whatever.
Shut him in the
Just
foot.
going with it.
Yeah, this is probably streaming like balls. What did you do, Sam? Daisy? Cat? You? Bird? So a lot of this is cool. You can change the elements of all of his moves and just freaking element all over everybody for all the time, like everywhere, forever.
It's good times.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, what more could you want?
And he doesn't need energy.
Why is there a waypoint there? Is there something dropped?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't see. Probably already
I
got it.
might as well be using Kuva Kraken while I'm at a level where it can actually hurt stuff. Alright, go melt everyone. Yeah.
Hint might be trash, but Kuva Hint is disgustingly good. Like, better than Tiburon could. That makes me sad. I really like Tiburon Prime, but Kuva Hint is just better.
A bow, but the melee weapon bow is kind of... Something about it just feels kind of butts to me. I think it's... I just don't like stab weapons.
I would say give Torpedo a shot. You might like it a bit better.
Could be some
Bow is
corrosive on this guys. They
not
don't like
great.
that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I almost have a Torpedo Prime, but I think the part I'm missing is vaulted or something.
No. Individual parts aren't really vaulted.
Well then, the wiki is
if
confusing.
Torpedo is
Then.
vaulted, then you can get parts from us, which you just have to ask for that.
Well, I'll ask you after this then.
Also, it's worth mentioning that bow is impact.
That's
Bow's
it.
impact damage,
You
which is
opened the
bad
rack.
against basically
Finish your
everything
mission
that
and
isn't
we'll take a
shields.
look inside.
Okay.
So-
Well, when I say it feels bad, I don't mean damage. I just mean the way it does the thing. It doesn't feel great.
When
Usually
Lavos,
not paying attention to the damage, I assume everything starts off sucking, so...
when Lavos picks up energy orb instead of gaining energy, he becomes immune to status effects for 10 seconds.
That confused the shit out of me at first because I couldn't figure out what the fuck that like glowy swirl effect was.
Yeah, he's just
Is that
transmuting
power?
himself.
What happened? And then I was like, oh, that's his passive.
Mostly he just zoops all over the place and makes fun messes up there. That's great.
Yeah, that is my favorite part now.
I guess if it sucks for Sabbath to watch this, he could just join us. That's the real goal of these Warframe streams. If you think it's bad, then you all get in here. There, problem solved.
That will fix everything.
Yep.
Just invite everybody watching the stream. You know, just come play Warframe instead. I will describe everything I'm doing at you through voice chat.
I mean, that...
Yeah.
Well, I would say that happened with me, but I don't think I ever saw you play Warframe, and I joined anyway, so there you go.
Let's do the usual spiel of, hey, Tama, get this.
I'll just casually, you know, cast my 4 and just melt everybody into radioactive slop. We fought with honor.
Like 60,000 heat damage. That's great. Just right off your back.
Dog boy. What are they called? Kivas or whatever, Kuvas. Kovas. Butts.
I will consider
The
butts
animal
this
dudes.
skirmish.
Hekkas and Drachmas.
Yeah, I think this one is like geckos. I think
Yeah,
Drachmas or later.
That's my favorite thing about Smita Kavats. They even keep tricking me. I always fall for the decoy cat. Real cat is somewhere far away.
Oh yeah. You know what's even funnier? You can scan the decoy cat for bonus points.
Soup, you got a Suge string.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Hurry up
Yeah,
and
always
pick
get the...
Well, you should pick it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, form is pretty good too, but I already have a bunch, so...
I'm not sure about
For next
self-stagger. I have observed myself immune to knockdown.
Well, there we go. Now I can just get rid of boring old relics, I guess.
Yeah, it's supposed to make you immune to
Whatever.
status. That's what it says on the tip anyway.
It
try
still
this.
seems inconclusive whether self-stagger is considered a status or not. It's always inconsistent for me.
Keep fighting. Opportunity will appear
When I use Spellbind, it makes you immune to it, so I assume it counts as a status ailment.
Oh yeah, I also spent all my money, so we might need to at some point go to the index.
This rifle is so satisfying.
Might be a thing.
Nope. Ah, damn.
I mean, not on stream, just in general.
Hey, you know we only say it because we care.
I mean, it's true.
Everyone cares. We just don't care about Warframe.
Yeah, Warframe's stupid.
Yeah. That's why we can't stop playing it. It's the rules.
Stop. Frig. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
think I got Banshee because I was looking at all the clan Warframes and it was the cheapest.
Yeah,
All the others needed stuff I didn't have.
Banshee's from before I was playing Warframe.
Is the stream like whatsoever watchable, or is it just utter and total poop? Seems like there's a pretty big delay.
Would stream it for you if I could. And I don't think that's how the internet works.
Why does this thing take so long to reload?
I'll just follow Zeor or whatever, wherever he goes to provide a back view. Yeah, hasn't died yet. Be good at that.
Do you just find this the Guandao Prime just satisfying?
Alright, well, what I can tell, the stream seems to be at least watchable. It's not the worst Warframe stream I've seen.
I'll take it.
Have you seen? I tried tuning into like the community stream, whatever, and a lot of them are just.
Yeah, I mean, streaming as a practice has like no, you know, cost of admission. You know, anybody can install OBS.
Yeah.
So if I'm in the top 300, I'll take it. Yeah, basically, I just kind of wanted to pose a question. Like, can you at least more or less follow what's going on? Like, I'm not looking for the full 30 FPS, but
Yeah, it seems fine. At least it's what as far as I
Thomas says it
you know what
varies between
Warframe
30 and 2 FPS.
So you know what to expect.
I can sort of see it on my end as well. The frame rate does dip here and there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as I can see on stream, it seems fine.
Yeah, it's just a thing for science anyways. I probably won't do it again.
Yeah, I'm pretty much only doing it because I'm pretty much, like, I thought about XCOM, but I'm more in the mood to just stand and shoot and be stupid than I am to noodle about moving soldiers around and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. You just watched me do it badly.
Yeah, we were doing some Discord science. We found out we can actually, like, in Discord, you can do, like, a tiled view of a whole bunch of other people's streamed windows at once. So that could come in handy if we're gonna have another shot at the Link to the Past multi-worlds thingy. Handy-ish.
You can always get this in your streams if you ever want. Just for why not?
Tom says it's been a lot better than it was on the Valis. Well, I'll take it.
Yep.
I could still go lower. I mean, I could like turn the resolution down and shit like that. How much do I really want to mess with it? Yeah.
Yeah, if you get that point, you're just hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Warframe's already a mess as it is. You can imagine playing this game postcard size. Other games, sure, but this one,
The only game I've ever done lower resolution for anything is, if I can help it, is Saints Row, and that was because there was a glitch where if you played at anything higher than 640 by 480, it broke the QTEs.
I think I know what one you mean. Was it the Ranger Butts?
No, it was the radio towers. Towards the end of the game, where you had to stick your hand into the radio towers.
So same action then. Yeah.
Yeah, with
The Ranger
Roddy
Butts in the
Piper.
Christmas DLC broke for me.
Yeah, it was like the Roddy Piper part of the game where you team
Yeah,
up
I know
with
what
him.
thing you mean.
Yeah, that one. That one specifically was broken if you didn't have it at the lowest possible resolution.
What's good, Ted?
like,
What
oh,
did I
great.
do something cool? I didn't even notice it. I doubt it. Tomo must be talking about something else. I never do something good.
Oh, I'm seeing the stream chug now, yeah.
Well, Lavos is not a subtle Warframe.
If I remember to put the barrier back up. Yeah, you might want someone that does less particles. I'm sure that sounds screen friendly. I doubt it was for mine.
Well, I think at least that
Yeah.
I think is a thing you can turn off individually. Just turn off effects and stuff.
Yeah, my OBS settings have changed more than Warframe has. It's probably that. But again, yeah, not something to be messed with for like a one-off stream while I'm live.
Oh, yeah, I was very much considering that for something.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
probably
you
looking
can
at
just
helping with the project, and I'm like,
you
okay.
can save them so you don't lose your preset settings that work the one time.
Yeah, you can do
I do.
profiles.
Usually just save the good settings and the whatever.
I don't like this gun. It just doesn't feel good to me. It's just... I'm cracking. That's what it sounds like to me. I really enjoy Baza Prime.
Wow, stuff. Sure. I mean, I already have a burst Tron, so... Wait, no I don't. Oh, whatever. This is the rarer... I didn't really like the normal burst Tron, so...
Burst and Prime's not terrible.
It's okay.
It's a decent augment for it.
I gave it the whole form of treatment and did not grow to hate it, so there must be something to it.
Well, like I said, I can only speak for the
whatever.
boarding version,
Any old thing.
so...
Eeny, meeny, miny, flop.
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of relic
I
points.
think Burst and Prime shoots more bullets than Burstin does on Burst Fire.
Make it better, yeah.
Speaking of gun that shoots too many bullets on Burst Fire, move ahead and stop being so good. You just stick slash and viral on this thing and it's just like, oh good, everyone just peels apart.
There.
A little surprised Skyrim has worked as well as it has. It's not real great on the frame rate. It gets a little muddy, but frame rate's been fine.
Yeah, it's actually looked pretty decent.
Well, there's a lot slower pace, I think.
Well, yeah, that and
not like
Skyrim is a 10-year-old game, so
and there aren't a bazillion particles everywhere all the time.
yeah.
Even with all the Bethesda jank and mod jank and stuff, it's just a slower game, I guess. Probably works out.
You're not whipping your camera around at 90 miles an hour just to see everything.
Yeah. Thomas says, Burstin and Sikaris were the first guns I really liked in Warframe. That's really surprising to me. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody liking Sikaris. Well, Sikaris Prime is pretty decent, but...
The original Sikaris was like so bad that I gave up Warframe.
Ken's had the absolute opposite effect. It was the thing he hated the most ever.
So abysmal.
What was the Sakara?
It's a burst fire pistol.
It has been buffed since.
Yeah, I can
remember
say, having worked with it recently, the burst and prime is 3 rounds only, yeah.
Oh, I feel like burst fire pistols are a bit weird.
Yeah, take that magnetic damage. I know you hate that.
I will say Cyclops Prime is pretty solid.
Yeah, I
Like,
kind of enjoyed that one.
Be accurate.
As far as burst fire secondaries go, Sikaris Prime's pretty good, yeah. Better than this friggin' thing. I really am not enjoying Kuba Kraken at all. It'll get better. It'll be fine.
Cyclops Prime's defense.
That's it. You've opened the relic.
It also has a cool reload, even if you don't like shooting it. It does have a swanky reload.
Really? Yeah, my frames felt that one.
Sorry about that.
No, that was all me. I don't know.
Yeah, somehow cans always seems to have the things to make all the Warframe frames drop.
I don't think they even have a word for what it just did that fool. Besides Guandao.
Hey, unlike Zeor, I don't like always just drop the spooks. I do try to use them judiciously because I know they cause problems for other people.
I use them because I need them to survive. I don't have your freaking sentient adaptation mod on there or whatever.
Let me try some
I
stuff.
mean, I was still doing it without adaptation.
Sure, whatever.
Disgustingly good, yeah.
Okay, yeah, turning on the options to reduce teammates' effects in general does make this a lot more less of a mess over there on the point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because you guys have just got all the butts over the bomb thing. What's it called? The Warframe cryopod.
Yeah, it's a dude sleeping in a pod. I'm sure he'd have a great time watching all of the people that stand on the pod.
Yep.
Yeah. Murder.
Is it me or cats not attack, or maybe I just don't have the right precepts on?
There are a few attack precepts. They should have, like, some basic attack without them, I think.
At least my cat seems a lot chiller than my dog. My dog has always went straight for the kill. My cat's just like... I think they stun them, stare at them menacingly, and they go, oh, I can't. It's weird. I mean, it's very appropriate for cats, but also kind of weird.
Cats have more like a bouncy AI to them. Like, they tend to jump around places before they attack. So they tend to take considerably longer to actually attack something half the time.
I do like how they can still... I do like how cats can still open lockers, and it's a lot much shorter animation than dogs.
Oh, yeah.
They just...
I have
Some
used
say in
the mod once and
Soup,
never again.
the thing with burst fire and Warframe is the fire rate is capped rather than semi-auto. So pulling the trigger too quickly sometimes means you won't fire. Used to be worse due to the bursts themselves not being affected by fire rate.
Oh, I remember that. That was fun.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta...
Okay.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I was definitely immune to knockdown on that one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, knockdown is some stat damage. Because, yeah, I do that all the time with, Titania.
Like, knockdown is supposed to be treated as a status ailment, but, you know, roll the dice, it's Warframe.
Yeah, sometimes.
There's always like a 15% chance it's just gonna forget and say, you got knocked out, wait. Nope, whatever, it's too late, you're already on the ground.
No, I can say I very rarely had that problem, at least with Titania anyway.
Well, you've all heard how much I hate being knocked out in this game.
Also, there's,
You know, I really
Prime
fucking
Trigger?
hate knockdown effects too. That always...
yeah, it is annoying.
Not even
Because
just in
actually,
Warframe, like in general I hate being knocked around and knocked down and shit.
I have, yeah, I put it on as a joke. I put, Prime Trigger footed on my Excalibur for a joke, and I've literally just never taken it off. Because I'm just like, yeah, good, I can use a frame that can just... Not even remote of a fuck to give.
Wow, thanks game. You know what I just got twice?
What'd you get?
The bot incubator research.
Nice.
Yep.
Thanks.
Now you can breed every cat
I need
ever.
it right now.
They are at least worth a couple of, well, like a few thousand credits each, so...
Yeah,
They're not for nothing.
I can make double the cats now. If only.
should use like base elements more. Cold is a useful prop.
Toxin is good friend. So is heat.
I use radiation a lot. I think that's the one I use the most with Lavos.
My biggest is
viral a lot.
Toxin. Because it just lets you ignore the fuck out of shields.
Wait, who the hell's
Yeah, that makes
missing?
sense.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
Yes. Oh wow, look at that. I didn't even realize I was running one of these things.
Hey, Emperor.
Yeah, that's neat.
Doing one more.
I guess.
Go for the 20. Go for that rotation D.
usual.
Oh, I still
I
have.
say that let's see what else. Yeah, let's use this, I guess.
Whatever. I'm
Last time I
loaded
tried
on
doing with
traces.
a piece alone, I fucked up and the game just wasted my whole time, so that
Continue to
sucked.
defend. It will be rewarded for
Baza
your
Prime
bravery.
is a big favorite of mine. Like, I was a big fan of regular Baza.
Come on.
One thing that really bugs me about Warframe is if you fail a mission, it's like voids everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing. Yeah, you know what? I'd even be willing to let that go at some point. But like, if anything ever happens to you, you disconnect, host changes, you crash and rejoin, you lose all of your XP. All of it, all the time.
Yeah, I wish, like, I get they want to encourage people, like, to not live mid-game, but I wish he would at least keep, like, maybe not mission rewards, but just the mid stuff, so it's not a complete waste of time, because, like, I think I got up to, like, wave 20 defense or something, but at some point, the bomb blew up, and the game said, well, there goes everything.
You
Thomas says, I'm a big fan of slapping heat on Lavos. That's the beauty of Lavos. They're all good options.
Warframe is really good at making you want to rage quit, like what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I think one of the biggest game crimes is wasting your time. That never feels good. Games should do
Agreed.
it. Like, I'm not playing this for the content, guys, come on.
I killed this Hayeka Master so hard, it died twice.
Nice. I like how when
did you get?
It had to have like an entire second self in order to express how dead I just made.
I haven't seen duplicate corpses in a while. That was a fun bug. I liked that bug. It was Necros.
Yeah, let's try some heat levels. Everybody catch on fire.
Because way back in the day,
Pretty good.
sometimes when you killed something, it literally just left 2 corpses, and then you could shred the corpses for more loot chunks.
I mean, I've seen a lot in this game, so I'll believe everything. I mean, even the short time I streamed, you probably saw the game doing a lot of interesting stuff, so yeah. Sometimes the background just disappears, sometimes just clip through everything.
There's an Adarza Kavat mod for you. Not compatible with your current cat, but you will have an Adarza at some point, sure.
Look, all cats are good. Combined it, obviously the best.
I was gonna say, then again, I think it comes with those precepts anyway, so.
Yep.
Which
So have a
precept?
completely pointless duplicate mod.
There's the cat has a thorns mod
Oh, yeah.
The relic has been cracked
for
open.
the species of cat
Mission
you
to
don't
find
have.
out what's inside.
Yeah, I think I got that mod as well, yeah. Yeah, this game loves showering you in mods that you don't get shit out.
I now have unlimited ammo for my Guandao.
Amazing. I never would have guessed that was possible.
Such is the beauty of the void.
Well, I'm
Through
definitely
void, all
maxing out
things
these
are possible.
weapons after this and never using them again, because goddamn, does this feel like farts.
And we still have an infinity booster for a reason or some sort, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we still have the 7 days event affinity, yeah.
Oh, you were up here. Sometimes I start swinging at red blips on my radar without knowing where they actually are in space.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah. assume the event affinity booster is probably like until the next intermission because they seem to really be teasing it.
Yeah, it might be.
29th on Friday.
Yeah, supposedly they're gonna talk about it this dev stream, which is tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, we shall see.
I mean, I think it's better that they're doing the monthly drops instead of what they've been doing.
I just want to get new shit. They got
Although,
this.
I will say the one thing that they did tease with the upcoming dev stream.
Did you see that?
What?
I just got warped like all the way over here to the edge of the map somehow.
I had that happen to me yesterday.
Yeah, I think that.
Something that just rebounded back somewhere else. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it happens when sometimes when you do like the melee dash or stomp or whatever, and the game just goes whoop.
No, it was just like a rubber band for me. I was just shooting stuff and then just got
I wonder if they
slapped.
fixed Tatsu's rear finisher on Moa sending you into space.
Probably
That
not.
sounds amazing.
It's when I say sending you into space, I mean making you fall through the map. So it's really not amazing. It's just stupid.
Ah, okay. It's kind of to do that.
yeah.
Okay.
But that kind of space.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least one of the appeals of streaming this game probably is that some amazing bug is always happening, in my experience. So that's fun.
Honestly, for Skyrim, I would have considered leaving the bug fix patch off, just to make things a little bit wackier. But a couple of those bugs that are fixed are like actual save ruining, just complete progression breaking.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Yeah, that's all
I mean, you had
bring
such
with
a great
Skyrim.
wagon adventure, though.
yeah, that's true. That was wacky.
That was kind of the perfect start to the stream. That really held my attention anyway. I do admit it's something I'm definitely going to flag on after a few streams, because I don't really care for Skyrim in any particular great length.
Yeah.
I fully...
Oh wow, you were right. The game does just drop mods that you get for free anyways. That's tough.
It's been a big change of pace for the stream, but not a bad one, I feel.
Yeah.
It keeps Ollie pretty engaged, so that's nice.
Yeah.
And Tama.
Yeah, I'm not
Tama's a
thinking
good.
time.
Tama's always paying attention.
Perfectly good for my taste.
Tama is a good Zeor TV viewer.
Yeah. Games I'd play and games I'd watch are very different. So I'd never play a Skyrim, but I appreciate the shenanigans other people do with it.
Yeah. I can't name an example off the top of my head, but there are always some games that you would rather not play for yourself, but you still kind of want to see some of.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of like half of what my stream's supposed to be. Because it's just like, most of the people I know aren't really that big into JRPGs, but that's like all I play, so.
Looks to be you.
Thanks.
No, I mean your viewers. Only stream stuff when nobody else is streaming, so I can't talk. It's like you're stuck with this because you don't feel like anything else. There you go. Like,
Hey, I'm pretty okay with having killed God on stream. I had fun with that.
Extra icy.
That was a good time.
Shin Megami Tensei really did not grab me, like, until the very end. Like, I only got invested when you started killing, like, once you got into God's house, I was like, alright, now this is interesting. That game is not even close to my speed. It's just
I will say,
JRPG plus extra J, and it's, yeah, you've lost me.
The second one was, yeah, Apocalypse is... They really do lean too hard into their power of friendship, or you're just an asshole and you don't care about anyone in the plot anyway, so... But it is a better video game.
oh god, another Lex. That's not those. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much just stream adventures and strategies that not even I would want to watch other people play, because I prefer enjoying them myself. But
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
kind of
if
the thing.
people want to see because they wouldn't play them themselves, that's cool.
We're done here. The extraction
Speaking of
team will
stream
take
pace,
over
even
from
if
there
the
to find
frame
your
rate of this game has not been going great, it's still cool once in a while to have like a conversation stream like this. Keeps things moving.
Yeah, we don't talk a lot, even when playing well, especially when playing Warframe, because it's kind of distracting. But yeah.
I mean, I don't really mind if we wanted to do mic chat more casually. Usually, it doesn't bother me much.
Yeah, I remember that was like the original, like, mission statement of your Sunday streams that I don't know, nobody ever
That was kind
really
of the
took
thing.
you up on
Like,
that. Yeah.
50-50. Sometimes I just want to chill, not really word.
That's why. Well, I mean it more
Doing
just
side
because
work
like,
missions like this, it's fine.
I mean it more just like as in like just the general hangout and just whatever, and also because
Oh, sure.
like it's easier than just typing, so
Yeah.
like it's good for Warframe.
I don't know, I'm not always in the mood to
arguing
talk.
stuff.
Alright, well, good. I have 2.25 hours before I have another forma. That means I can stop using Kuva Kraken for a little bit.
Yeah, I set all my weapons so I can get rid of them now forever. Yay!
Use me old
Got
favorite.
Two level.
Or the Silver 6
next
version. I can see the Akelu, or no, the Tekelu, that was it. I can see that patterning on this a little bit better on these graphic settings. Oh yeah, I guess I do have some more
I'm finished.
premium skins since the last time I streamed. Korra's looking fucking fab.
that is a good
The
looking
colors, they're so bad without all... Everything is terrible. Why did I stream this game? This is a bad idea. Oh, Gara's gonna look like shit, isn't she? No, it looks about the same. They did such a good job on, like, the refracting the colors on Gara Deluxe's glass. Like,
that's more of an engine thing than
and now I just have this rose boner grafted to my hand. Hang on. There we go. I don't think Harrow Deluxe is new since I last streamed, but God, I love Harrow Deluxe.
I
We'll
really
call
do
him
wish
too.
Medjay Predecite looked better. If it wasn't just the most blandest form of Predecite, I would be much happier. But no, of course, the blandest meat dog is the one with the best abilities.
Got the Night Vauban thingy. I'm not sure if I had Rubedo Rhino skin last time. I don't know. Who cares? I have a lot of frames. Most of them are quite red. Jeez, like, my colors have a lot more depth with all the graphical settings on. With everything turned off, a lot of these colors look much flatter. Kivara especially here, like the whole right half just looks black instead of like navy like it's supposed to. Baruch.
Well, I will say some of that is also the orbiter lighting. Like you
Yeah,
really do
that's
notice
true
it
as
in some
well,
of the
yeah.
areas. Like that's actually an intentional part of my Excalibur look. On Umbra, I don't actually use black. I use like really, really, really dark red on that Valentine palette.
Mm-hmm.
So it only looks red when the light is actually on it.
Excalibur. Still using Mark for Death on him. That's pretty fun.
I'm
Yeah.
still blood bagging on every other frame.
Ninja
Such a good
Primes.
ability.
Every time I use Ninja, I'm like, oh yeah, it turns out this is a really good Warframe. I keep forgetting about that.
I mean, I hate to be a dick, but I mean, you play with Mez and Tora, and then that's all they use forever. And then you're like, oh yeah, it is actually a good frame.
Hmm.
I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just
Yeah.
it is a moment.
Volt's still my old favorite, obviously. I was experimenting with his look a little bit, but I'm just gonna fall back on the Volt Prime plus 10 gen look I've got going on here. It's not bad. Want to see something fucking hideous? At some point, they must have given, like, the HD treatment to old, like, regular Nova. Because I looked at my old, like, Legacy Nova look, and now it looks like this. You know, what the fuck did they do? Like, this is supposed to be, like, a not at all dissimilar from this. Like a navy blue kind of color is supposed to be it's like barfy, fucking smeared, faded, desaturated indigo crap smear.
Oh yeah, they did desaturate.
It's hideous.
Her second coloring? I think that's her secondary color slot. Yeah. Her secondary slots.
It's truly awful. I mean, I guess I could kind of fix it. Maybe no. It's poop.
Yeah, I can't. I have mine pitch black, and
It's
I can
big
still.
old poopy poopy poo.
Faded. Yeah, that's
So,
actually.
It's a good thing my regular Nova Prime looks fine.
Yeah, I like.
Talking
I like
about
regular
making
Nova
things
Prime.
look good, and I just go and press the random button and boom, done.
Blat.
Yep.
Sorry, I am far too nitpicky for that. I just like. Sorry, everything's got to be a certain way.
Our Warframes are for self-expression. And also murder. Mostly murder, but sometimes self-expression.
Nah, it's fashion. It's fashion frame first, and then it's murder. Who are we kidding?
I mean,
Well,
I'm not
I
going to
could
tell
use
you you're
money
wrong.
if you guys want to do index or something.
Yeah, I suppose I could do some index. I don't love index, but I can do
Right.
index.
Index.
I don't
is
think anyone loves it.
so much fun.
Not untrue.
Yeah, I actually hate index. That's why I go
It's
Rhino
pretty
and just
crap.
slam dunk all the points. I'm 100%.
I mean, everyone
honest
just
about
plays
that.
index because of the money, because, yeah. It's just very, yeah. It's like PvP, but worse.
I'm gonna try bringing Kuva Hind. I'm gonna be bad at murdering things, maybe, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's the way of the index. You bring a weapon that's really powerful, just like, this should work, and then you're just like, it does not work for whatever reason.
Spoilers, when in doubt, just bring Corinth. That's it. That's all you need. Bleed Corinth, you'll win. Well, I guess
like
maybe
sniper
not
rifles.
Bleed Corinth anymore. They got nerfed. But whatever.
Hardly
Corinth
matters
still
what
holds up.
secondary I bring. Maybe I'll bring Plinks, why not? Plinks is pretty good. Oh, actually,
Yeah, I think
there's
it's pretty
another
much
thing I have to
just
show off. I
melee
got
everything to death in the index.
I think my collection of Elixir skins, I think, except the Arcwing, the whatever the default one is. The, I have all the
Oh,
weapon
not that.
Elixir skins, and they are fancy, and I like them. And now I have that on my Lex Prime, and it is shiny and good. This is my story about guns.
I have that Latrin skin, I think.
My favorite thing you can put on Warframes is the little regalia escape things or whatever, because they just clip through everything and don't match anything at all, and it's great. I love them. Just clip
Aside
through
from
all
that,
the.
I mean, there's like literally
There's a
one
lot.
button you can click to make it match your Warframe, but
No, I mean like they clip through everything. You got like weapons and frames and stuff.
it is always a clipping nightmare. Yeah,
Making them
yeah.
fit would be, yeah. So I just like the bizarreness of them.
They have improved that over time. It is much better than it used to be.
Well,
So-
you just get it. You just get like a bow and watch the shenanigans.
So usually somebody else is going to be Rhino and run around and scoop up all the points. So I like to be Ash, so in the event that something starts going sideways, I can point at something and push 3 and kill its shit completely off. I kind of like being
I'm
that
always
wild
Rhino,
card
but I don't
assassin
guarantee
character.
I will scoop up all the points.
I use
just watch.
279% power strength Rhino, and then I push 2, and then I slam dunk everything into the goal.
Yeah, he slam dunks it in there.
Yeah, okay. I mostly just watch and try not to die too much.
Yeah, usually I kill things and then just leave the points for a Rhino to come hoover up. Oh, Donata, that was it. Thanks, Tom.
What does having more or less points do anyway?
Having more points nerfs your shields and health and drains your energy quite rapidly.
Right, so what is the advantage of holding on to a lot of points?
You get like you
higher
get bonus points depending on how many you deposit at once.
Maximum of 20. If you have 20 up to 20 points, you gain plus 10 bonus points for a slam dunk.
What's my favorite?
Okay,
I
that
think-
makes a bit more sense.
You know what looks freaking good in Elixis? Freaking Tiburon.
I wish Alexa skins worked in my coloring, but they don't. They just look bad.
Tigress too. That's yeah. I love the texturing. I love how you can see like the bumps on the stock and the These are freaking pretty skins. There's a new-ish boss in Final Fantasy XIV who everyone is jealous of. Interesting. As they figured out how to not make their hair clip through their armor. Alright, anyway, I'm ready.
Index, I'm ready as I'll ever be.
There's one more. Yeah, here.
I should probably turn off the index voice.
This freaking thing. Alright, what risk are we doing?
Freak panel, I guess.
I'm sorry?
Where you can handle.
Medium's fine.
Let me see. How much money do I need to pay off these fucking syndicates?
Ash is still a satisfying thing to me too, but I don't actually use him very much these days. He's a good infiltrating and killing everything in one direction frame, but he lacks crowd control abilities.
I mean, I did the whatever is the million index and survived, so and you probably need more people for that. Not be a drag.
This is the index.
Does it have to be the index?
Your unbiased host.
It's the cats that roll the index.
And the brokers are off.
This dagger, Karis Prime, really freaking good. Like one of the best melee weapons I feel.
Karst? Yeah, Karst is ridiculous.
I just saw a shiny. I shot it. Yeah, I'll grab it.
Oh, it's... Yeah, him doesn't have any problems killing me stuff, but I'm having problems with the fact that I actually have to aim, which is a thing that Corn Prime does not require.
Oh no, it's a fake cans.
Index points up for grabs.
How many times have I grabbed and like slashed the throat of my own copy? It's always very satisfying.
Always just... It's ridiculous how good melee is in this game.
Index points up.
You can tell it's not me because it's using Sestra.
That was a butt shot. It counts.
I approve of the butts. Oh
That
god,
a
there's
fake
so many
Zeor?
zeros. How can I decide? Which one's the
Which
real
Zeor do I
partner?
shoot? All the wires are green.
Points.
Oh yeah, I have, oh wow, yeah, I actually have a bunch
Usually I
of
like
points
to go
now.
ahead and toss a few in there early on to make sure we don't run the timer down too far. I have been in a team where we had two rhinos carrying like 45 points each and then neither of them capped when we lost.
I've done that, but mostly on solo.
The only thing that bugs me about this map is all the bits.
Shocking.
Oh Jesus! I went into space for some reason. Someone get my points.
What, I don't know.
They're near
anymore.
the drop thing. Someone hasn't picked them up already, which they probably have, yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
I got it. There we go.
Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket.
Every time I see the Ember, like the Tenno Spectre, I'm like, kill! Wait, no, don't kill.
Broker down.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
if you could, then I would recommend it, because that would be a free point.
Come on, brokers. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Because when we
Scissor.
die, we leave points too, so...
Index points up for grabs.
Once in a while, these
Don't matter
clowns
whose
even
points
survive
you
my
slammed on, as long
headshots.
as they're points.
Rubico Prime might actually be a little bit better at this level.
And you'll
Oh no.
close the comeback.
Someone's copying me. Jerks.
Broker down.
I enjoy sniper rifles.
Is that real? Yeah, I think that counts. Yeah, it's real.
Murder.
Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait.
Still has your accessories on even while dead.
You gotta look fabulous when you're dead.
Index points up for grabs.
I do like that they maintain your colors.
1 point. Yeah.
And his investors.
Yeah.
Best index.
Points up for grabs.
The only thing that bugs me about this index is it's really easy to jump off the map. You just go, no, a point.
Points in
I
the
heard
already.
someone.
All eyes on that market upset. Holding lots of points is dangerous.
Which been?
Thrilling.
Where'd
That
everybody
is a
go?
fantastic picture. Oh, there's a dude down here.
Ah, nobody wants to play with me.
Bad day for Annual and his investors.
Somebody chasing some.
Broker down.
Okay. Come on. I do have
You're you again. Cut that out.
Investors are eyeing those
They're getting wise to me. They're learning to avoid the Zeor. He will kill your head very dead. And then just leave the points.
points in the bank.
So mean.
Credits in the pocket. Investors are eyeing those dropped
What the
points.
hell is that? Oh, that is no good. That is bad use.
Brokers, you need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Hold your head still.
Broker down.
Why is this guy just clipping around? Weirdo.
What a transaction.
How can you tell when you can make the helmet charger?
Your zip will sprout a little feely tendril poking out of it.
Those dropped points.
Okay. I think it does, but might not be poking out enough. I'll have to check. Like, it would be nice if there was just like a counter or something.
Oh, somebody there a second ago. That's a teleported.
Like, you can see my pokey thing, right? That's pretty pokey.
Broker down.
I don't know.
Broker
Hang on.
It's suddenly dangerous.
look like shiny bait.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, see my pokey thing? Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty pokey.
Yep, that's mature.
Okay. I'll have to check then. I'm showing you my zits, it's fine.
If you can
What
enter
Warframes do.
if you can enter the room, then you should be able to.
What is this?
The room with the chair. If you can walk in there, then it should be accessible or usable.
Oh, you can enter the room from the start, but I mean, to make a bet, I think you need like wait a few days.
Yeah, I think they changed that behavior when they updated the helmet thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I crashed.
Well, shit.
Oh, there you go.
Broker down.
Where'd you leave your points?
I don't know if I left them behind, but I was in that central hallway.
Okay.
I'm coming back on.
Oh.
when Warframe decides to work.
Ah, crap.
Well, we
Let's
finished the
go.
run anyways, so I guess let's cash
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should stay and wait for you to come back, but probably
Nice.
better
That
not.
Ember Spectre still using accelerant? I didn't notice, but I wasn't watching her very carefully.
Well, we still got stats, so we'll see what happens.
Miss Nikana.
But yeah, let me confirm in the week comment.
Suppose a condition overload weapon would go pretty well in the unit as well. I had that on Carvist, so. Pretty sure, anyway.
The wiki says I need to wait 6 days until I can drain it, but there's like no endgame meter. It's just,
So,
why would you do that?
So you don't actually need to do anything in the meat room. I think you just go to your dog egg and incubate it, and it'll give you the option to squeeze it.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah,
will
see,
be
I
like,
still don't have-
swoosh, and yeah.
Yeah, see, I still don't have the option to squeeze it.
It only comes
Yeah,
up
I think I-
once you've already hit, like, click, make egg. Go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on. Check that. Then I might be.
That's where
Yeah,
it
I
says
think the only
make
thing you
go.
can do in the meat room is get rid of it.
Yeah.
I may.
Until you were rank 3 with the Entrati, anyway.
Yeah. And yeah, you get the thing, yeah. So you begin. Ah, yeah, there we go. I had to press begin for the option show up. You're right. There we go. Yay,
There we
I'm
go.
gonna get a
I'm here now.
Congratulations
Not quite
on
a
your
hell
future
dog.
gross dog.
Zit dog. Yeah. Let's do that then.
I'm not dead yet. Sort of. Maybe.
Okay, you'll not be able to equip other pets while incubating. Yeah, that's fine. My kitty is leveled for now. She's good.
Yeah, I got nothing out of that. Oh well, it's fine. What's next on the agenda?
Well, we could probably do more since we bounced out of the first round, so we didn't get a lot. How are you feeling?
Hey. I'm doing sniper rifle science at this point, so sure.
Okay. I'm just draining my assist, apparently.
Gross.
I will say that since I remembered to switch my fans from silent to normal,
Wow, it really does do a
Warframe
squish
got
noise. That's gross.
yeah, Warframe has been crashing less bad. So
That is
maybe it
unusual.
was cooling,
Okay.
but it is less bad. So I'm okay with that. That could just be luck though, because this is Warframe.
Does that get rid of the assist, or does it come back?
It'll go back.
It'll come back.
Okay.
The only way to actually fully get rid of it is the
It's go in the meat room, right?
yeah.
Gotcha. I'm just wondering if there's would I want multiple Zit dogs, or it's kind of pointless.
I don't think
Kinda
there's any
pointless.
real point.
Okay.
It's pretty much if you care about the size, that's about it.
I got an average sized meat dog. Kansas
got
is
the
like the
biggest
size of his
size.
whole orbiter.
Your beat is average sized.
Haha.
Hi, I'm Soup. I'm hilarious.
It's
I hang
how
around
you use the gerbil her funny, his funny boner joke.
Yes. That is my
The joke is
expertise,
genius.
as anyone who's played Jackbox with me knows.
It's a good enough joke for red text.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just check if I have this stuff equipped. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look good.
This is the best dance. Yeah, look at me fucking dance and whatever. Look at me go. Wee.
Yeah, wow, that was like a full minute desync on the stream.
Investors nervous.
Probably got bad
Brokers
early on when it was
about to rain.
Valis and partings.
Yeah, it probably won't recover until you reboot or whatever.
Exciting!
Okay, I
Nothing
prefer this
or
map.
anything, it was just like
Yeah. This is today is science day.
yeah, it's been an experimental kind of day.
Yeah. Maybe next time we don't play anything, I'll play more. I should play more strong bats at some point when I finish
Okay.
that. That's a
Need to
good
watch
game.
more JoJo too. Need to get back on that before I get.
Sawako seems to be going to be doing Chrono Trigger Saturday.
Oh, that's
Doing a Chrono Trigger randomizer, maybe.
that could be interesting. I didn't hear
Randomized
about
Chrono
that.
Trigger.
Man, he's into all kinds of randomizers. He likes to randomize everything. I'm sad I didn't see more of the Super Mario RPG thing. I was indisposed. Nice dual Sestra fake, Zeor.
Couldn't even be bothered to get Sector.
God, this rifle's
I'm
good though.
only intrigued by the Sonic randomizer, but they seem a bit finicky to get working.
I'm having a hard time visualizing how that goes. Like what?
Having a random bunch of Sonic levels playthrough sounds like fun, instead of always the same known progression.
Fair enough.
That mix things up. Especially given the difficulty curve in Sonic levels is so wacky anyways.
haven't played some Sonic in a bit.
But yeah, it seems the way they get those things working is a little bit fiddly, and we all know how good fiddly randomizers work out in this group, so I'm hoping things get better.
Once in a while, I remember using Yubara for the index, and that's not bad either. She has numerous advantages.
No, he's okay. It's so hard to tell in this game who's ally and enemy. I really wish that they made it more obvious, like outlines or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm shiny and have fish fins, so
It's not, you know. Also, I think your lookalikes carry over your appearances too.
yeah, that's true.
So
I was just saying in general.
yeah.
I'm usually very white and also covered in meat chunks.
We're all very white. Joke.
That's it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, this game in general, I'm always hitting at stuff, and then I see, oh, there's no damage numbers popping
Who's
up.
turning on his
Probably
turrets? I
means
forget who does that. Is that you?
No. I don't think it is.
I think it was that Moa.
I'm behind you.
That'll have to do. There we go. We needed time.
What's shooting me? No. Jerks. Wow, jerks!
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Lots of teleporting assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing bugs me about this game sometimes, it's either you're beating the crap out of them or they just suddenly one-shot you out of nowhere. It's like...
Pretty much. That's kind of how Warframe goes.
Yeah, that's why
I
I
can't
spent
complain
so much
because-
time investing in these arcanes that just make you like really hard to kill.
Yeah.
Got to put them on Baruch.
I can't complain because that's kind of how I play as well. Either I'm one-shotting things or it's just... But yeah, it feels worse when it's, you know, you getting one shot than random enemies. Wait, who? Okay, you're good.
Ding.
What the hell is that? Or Mag Spectre's doing
Where
weird
is everyone?
stuff.
Somebody put your head in front of my sniper rifle. There we go. There you are. Listen up. That's a satisfying takedown to do.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with my, what's it called? Nikata?
That's good. Yeah.
And then I found out you could make it a Dragon Nikana.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just straight up better, and I'm like, well, damn.
Dragon Nikana actually compares pretty decently, not perfectly, but like relatively well against Nikana Prime.
Yeah.
It's basically just double the Nikana, which I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah.
As far as stats go, it's just, that's
it's
the
hard to
kind of
argue.
stuff I wish Warframe did more. Just, hey, do you like this? Do you want it better?
I mean, there is a lot of that.
It kind of is,
like,
yeah.
You have to get used to the meta of it. Like, you have to realize, like, when it says, like, crit chance 30%, that is a fucking major upgrade. Even if it doesn't seem like it up front.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is not obvious to find. Like, if I wasn't like digging around the wiki, I wouldn't have found out there was a dragon
Okay,
Nikana
there
or
we go.
whatever. Stuff like that. And most of the game will drop random blueprints on it. I'm like, okay, let's try this thing. And then I hate it. And I never try anything again. It's just weird. But it's weird in a way that grabs my attention, so I can't complain, I guess. Warframe, it's weird. I mean, I was showing... I was showing my Warframe to a friend at some point. I was like, hey, here's my Warframe, and then he was like, what is that? Oh, that's just my alien cat. It's fine. You know, it's video games. So,
Holy
it's
shit,
a
I
good
just
game.
saved her fucking timer by less than a second. What the fuck?
That was 3 kills? Wow.
Jesus fuck?
Yeah, jeez.
Nobody paid attention to the timer, and I got it in within a second of us failing.
Nope. I didn't even notice there was a timer.
Yeah, it's under the 10-0. And
I saved it last
Yeah,
time,
no,
so.
I see. I mean, I can't kill stuff that effectively anyway, so.
Well, even a point just extends it by like a couple
Yeah.
seconds. So
That's basically how many I have at any time.
Okay, that was the actual
It's
view.
fine. Floating.
every bit adds up at this point. Fuck.
Yeah, where is the... there's the place. Place with the thing. No, that is not the right place. That is the bad place. That is a shooting place.
Let me get that kill. Come on.
Who said that? Who's going pew pew?
Nope. There we go. We're gonna do more.
Might as well.
Alright.
Just get all the monies. I mean, I can always use more monies. That's the one thing I've learned about this game. Also, I just spawned and the game already one-shot me. Great.
Speaking of weird, so we hassle stuff to do quests. I don't think so.
The what now?
Tom was saying you need to do more quests so that we can do spoiler things in your presence.
Ah, fine. I'm up to rope 5. I have a bunch of quests to do, I believe. Which I will do it. I just, you know, when I'm playing with you guys, I'm doing this stuff, and I only do normal stuff when I'm not playing with you guys. It's how I roll. Also, I'm pretty sure I know what the spoiler stuff is, but it's fine if you want to keep calling it the spoiler stuff. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's still a good story beat, so...
Sure, yeah, like, I mean, I know what mechanics are gonna show up, just not the story beats behind them, but yeah. The game is not very hush-hush about it.
That is true.
But yeah.
It's just the community just does not care.
I mean, I also don't hugely care.
That's fair.
Yeah. Basically, I do the story stuff on my time, and I do you guys for the super duper grindy stuff. I feel that's a fair trade.
I like that covert lethality is no longer a guaranteed kill, but it just does such preposterously outrageous damage with Garrus Prime that it might as well be.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm a little mixed on it because I did actually go out of my way to build a specific Zaw designed for doing it, as in Aros. But I need bullets. Thanks.
And I think Volcar is doing a little bit better than Rubico here. I think I want a Vectus Ribbon. That would be nice. Although I already have ribbons for not only freaking Volcar Wraith, but also Snipetron Vandal, which I never even use. Nice try. You can't out stealth. Ash Seal.
Where's... Oh.
What the? What's that motion tween shit? That guy out of your play. What's been?
Help. I haven't seen an enemy in a while. Man.
Oh fuck! All right. I need to dunk. I need to dunk now. Yeah.
Get dunked.
There's one of those guys that has the turn off iron.
Yellow fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, those suck.
There's one of the types that
Yeah.
turn off boss. Which
Yeah,
is
one thing
a
that
little
would be-
weird.
Murder.
Yep. Yep, seems like one of them found me. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, got my hard skin on time. Ow! Heh. Yeah, the nullifiers really bug me because not only do they disable your abilities, but you can't even like charge into them because as soon as you get in their range, it's still disabled. That's annoying. And a bite.
Not this crap.
Stop circling the drain and let me shoot you, Ari.
Really?
Oh, that's a fake cans if I ever saw one.
Fucking more traps.
Broker down.
Yep.
Guys, did you know there are points in the open?
Huh?
I know.
That sounds exciting to investors.
Oh god, I've actually been working on that side quest in Yakuza
Well, look at you nullifying my invisibility. Aren't you a genius?
ahead of time.
Putting you in a special genius's only grave.
And oh yeah, I will say next Yakuza stream is going to start really busy.
Well, what the
So
fuck is
you're
this?
gonna want to get in on that early, that's for sure.
Wow, what the fuck was that? Some four-legged robots. But well, they're not called that in this mode, I don't think.
Murder.
You kick my
Yeah,
butt.
I mean, they have a name, but whatever. The actual unit type is the hyena.
Yeah, I mean, you see them like called like they're whatever.
All stabbing. All stabbed all the time.
Oh jeez, there's a lot going on over there. Ah jeez, I'm stuck. Lord, stuck.
That was a pretty good example right there where like Cans was hitting him with a hint to just rack up elemental procs, and then next time my cars hit it was just boom. Condition overload is a real game changer.
Points in the open.
But those teleporters must just grab these guys from all over the place freaking real willy-nilly.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. I didn't have any points anyways. But still, butts. Zeor is
what?
gliding on the floor again.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Points in the bank. Incredible.
Extra hilarious from my point of view. I don't know if Cans can see it too. Might just be me.
Probably.
Well, since you're not the host this time, I'm not sure how it works.
Ooh, mercy. Oh. What, the Max Spectre just stole my kill? Get out of here.
Carnage. Points everywhere. Wonderful.
Yeah, wow, this is... You keep on gliding, Zeor.
That's how I do.
It's just the most Warframe mood.
Holding lots of points.
I guess I'll glide on here and kill all these enemies.
I'm just styling on the enemy. I'm just proving I don't even need to be standing up to kick your ass.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay, I think we're having enough for now.
Bullshit, there's that many enemies in there.
I guess next time Omega shows up, I can get more millions. Because wow, he runs through the index fast. Oh, he is on. He's probably doing stuff. Okay, let me spend all this money on syndicate bullshit. Not even sure why I'm like investing in my syndicates when you guys could probably just give me the stuff, but that well. as well.
Well, it doesn't cost nothing.
Yep. There is that.
Cat stream. Face cat video game. Okay.
Ooh.
Good camera.
Yeah, I'm starting to unlock the unique mods of the
There we go.
syndicates. It's nice. +1 justice, that's a hell of a stat. Justice stat.
Those justice stats or whatever.
I know it's a real thing, I just am used by the name. I know they're like a combo stack sort of thing.
Basically, each syndicate has their own version of it, but it's basically you emit a fart, and the fart deals whatever the faction-related damage is.
Yeah, it charges up, and once it charges, it does the faction thing. Yeah. It's neat. I'm just amused by the name for the Meridians. It's just more justice. Although I think, I think Zero already gave me the hack one. I don't think I had it. So,
Yeah, I gave you that one pretty early on.
So,
Okay,
As it was
gotcha.
given to me pretty early on, probably by cans.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, I don't use a lot of these weapons, so might as well. Let me. What else do I don't think I have anything else to level yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just here for big fat whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you to go to turn views, but you can't do that on stream, so I'll just do what ifs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Nobody's even really watching the stream except Tama.
Get me here, Tama. Is it Tama or Tama?
I assume it's Tama.
Yeah.
Because Japanese wording.
Japanese for egg, if I believe. Yeah, it would be because Tamagotchi is actually like a portmanteau of Japanese for egg and English for watch.
And now I know.
Now you know.
But when nicknames are not like in my face in my screen, my brain forgets your names, so I need you.
I think it also means like soul. It can mean soul as well.
I'm real bad with names.
Okay, I'm Zeor.
Okay, good.
Remember it by like you start spelling zero and then spell it wrong.
That is actually easier to say Zeor than Zero because it's silly. You know? But I might have noticed if you. Like,
Yeah, what I'm
people that have,
saying is like I don't think
multiple
anybody's.
nicknames.
I don't think it'll ruin the day if I decide to wrap up the stream a little early and turn all my graphics back on and play the game for real, because yeah, that hasn't been a popular stream. So
It's up to you.
yeah, I might
yeah,
go ahead
we
and call it.